Good morning, friends. Welcome to our video today. I just looked all over the house to try and find a clean place to make a video so you don't see how trashed my house is. And this is about the only place. Just hanging out with Teo, this big chubby boy. Fun fact, we keep saying that Teo is our chubbiest baby and he's so fat and we've never had a fat baby. And it's weird how you forget things, because I was just going through like our record box and I found some doctor appointment paperwork from when Eli was a baby and they're the same size. Eli was this chubby. Anyway, so Teo's about 14 pounds and we're just like, wow, that's huge. But I think it's because Esme was so little and she was our last baby, we forgot that Eli was chubby just like Teo. So I guess we make chubby boys and teeny tiny girls. So we are headed to California in a few days. John has some work that he can do up there at his sister's. So we are taking a few days to drive up there and work and then go to the beach one day and come home. So I'm really excited. I have a lot of packing to do though, because something about me is that I get really paranoid about being late and like not packing things right, forgetting things, everything like that. I actually have nightmares about it. So the other day when we were packing for our camping trip, which was our last video that we put up, but I was like really stressed. It took hours to pack to go camping. So I'm starting 2 or 3 days early and we're gonna pack, clean, go to the store. Oh, buddy. Yeah. And then I'll be ready to leave. Wednesday night, we're gonna drive through the night because, you know, kids. I think that'll be easiest. You get to the point as a parent where you're like, I would rather be super tired than dealing with cranky kids in the car. So we're gonna drive through the night. John and I will take turns. Man, my arm is tired from vlogging, so I will go get started on the house and take you guys along for our day. Just kidding. First, we're gonna get this little guy down for his first nap. So this is how we do it.
I'll get him.
Yeah, you ready to sleep? Can I snuggle with you? Yeah. With my diet and vitamins and things like that. Basically this whole new lifestyle of relaxing and meditating and all sorts of things. And the idea is to hopefully cure my mental illness or like be able to function better with it. So I have bipolar disorder and lately it's been really hard. I know it's just because I had a baby, and so hormones and everything just makes it more difficult to cope. And I made a whole video about this, like what I was going to do, but it's kind of like really hard to share. So if any of you want to know more information, you can email me or message me on Facebook or something, because I feel like it's easier for me to just talk one-on-one with somebody. But I don't know, if enough people are interested, maybe I would talk about my experience. But I'll just give you the basics, because you'll probably hear about little bits of it in the next few weeks, because that's what I'm doing, and so it's a big part of my life. But anyway, I'm following the Mark Hyman book, The Ultramind Solution, and he believes that you can cure your mental illness with food and supplements and your relaxation, meditation, and stuff like that. And so there's this whole regimen, and I am 2 weeks in. So I've been doing it for 2 weeks. I've been off sugar completely for 2 weeks, and that's really nice. It was kind of a hard transition, and I had a lot of like withdrawal symptoms and realized how addicted I was to sugar. And so it was really freeing to be off sugar, and that's feeling really good. I'm still kind of having a hard time eating less meat. That was part of it. I was eating meat every day, and he says to eat it once or twice, and I am actually eating it maybe 3 or 4 times now. I've decided to start doing that because for the last 2 weeks I feel like I'm starving to death, and I'm breastfeeding, and I feel like until I get used to all these new foods, beans and stuff I didn't eat before, quinoa and lentils and all that, I'm just, because I'm also a mom and I'm also busy, and this book wasn't necessarily written for a busy mom in this season of life. So I'm still, I decided that I'm going to eat a little bit more meat, but all of my meat is organic and no pesticides, all that stuff, hormones, antibiotics, all that stuff that's in conventional meat. So that's a big difference. Anyway, I don't want to get too into it because some of you might not be interested. So if you are super interested, like, I would love to talk to people about it, and I'll probably make updates of how I'm feeling, if it's helping. So far it's not helping, and I'm feeling real crazy, but that's okay because I knew that it wouldn't happen overnight. So it's a 6-week thing with a prep week before that, and I'm on week 2. So I eat a lot differently, so that's why I wanted to just like say that I might mention it in the next few videos, how I'm eating and like how I'm preparing for this trip, because I have to pack like all my own food and then shop when I get there because I can't just eat anything. Oh, also no dairy or gluten, which I already wasn't eating because Teo is allergic to those. He's also allergic to soy, eggs, yeah, that's it. And so my diet's just different anyway because of him. But even if I don't post that other really like intense emotional video that I made about this, I do just want to say that mental illness needs to be talked about, and I want to be more of an advocate for like living healthy and taking care of ourselves mentally, and just be more open about it. So if anyone ever has any questions, I'm happy to talk about it, and I might be more open about it in our videos to come. Hi, good morning. Hi. Did you sleep well? Yeah. First stop was Costco, and we are done now. No way am I gonna attempt to vlog in a grocery store right now. I can barely get my shopping done. So, but it was nice. I ran into a girl that was from our church and had moved away, and so it was nice to see her. She hadn't even seen my baby yet, so that was cool. And then an interesting, fun thing I wanted to tell you. Well, not really. So when I'm carrying Teo in the carrier, I have an Ergo baby carrier, and he has a really strong neck. He always has, and he likes to look around, and so a lot of times he puts his head back and he looks up, and it freaks people out because it looks like he's just dangling back. But if I try and pull his head up, he fights it. Like, he wants to look around. And he's totally content and happy. And also, babies are really tough and they can handle that. But anyway, the guy that marks your receipt at the end at Costco, he was like, oh, a baby in the bag. That always makes me nervous. And he was like, I don't like seeing those heads dangling. And I was like, no, he's really strong. He's 3 months old and he wants to look up, and so I was trying to tell him. So on to the next store. We gotta go to another one and get a few more things that you can't get at Costco. And hopefully that'll be it. It's hot. It's getting hot. Okay, I'm getting to that point where I want to give up. We've been to 2 stores and they didn't have everything I needed. Ow. So I'm going to one more store. It's hot. The baby's already sleeping. But I gotta do it. You know why? Because the one thing I needed that none of those stores had, I need to eat for lunch today. That was my plan. So I don't get lunch if I don't go to the store. So I can do this. One more store, and it's just right over there. And then we'll go home. Alright guys, to end the vlog, I will just show you guys what we bought at the store. This is gonna last us for 3 days and just the night of our trip, and then we'll shop when we get to California. So I got these brown rice crackers that I've been eating, some gluten-free oats to make granola, this really yummy granola, peanut butter, peaches, organic peaches, not right now, that's for our trip, watermelon, This is the thing I couldn't find that I'm using in my lunch today. Organic canned chicken, beans, maple syrup, and then this is for our trip. I got each of the kids a candy, applesauce, chips, and then I have this special thing I'm hiding right there. And then some bread. And that's just because I'm having my nieces and nephew over tomorrow and I need to make them sandwiches. That's it for today's video, you guys. Tomorrow we will be packing for our trip, so we'll show you that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, watch out. Let's show them. Let's show them. Oh, poopies! What?
And poo.